Today we're going to make a really easy pasta dish, and this is a really nice fall pasta dish to have. So delicious and comes together really quickly. Prep time is about maybe 5 minutes, and then the actual cook time is as long as it takes to cook some pasta. We're going to use this pasta from Trader Joe's, and this is an organic fall Zucchette pasta. And it is wheat based, but it has also butternut squash in it, and it's shaped like pumpkins. So it's very festive for the fall season, and you're just going to use a pan to go ahead and saute everything up, and it's just going to be really delicious. So I have a little bit of olive oil here. I've got a few cloves of garlic, and then we've got some pine nuts and raisins. And then also we're going to add shred some parmesan style cheese on top, vegan cheese. And this comes in a block. It's so good. This one's from Real Life. And so it actually shreds really nicely. So we're going to go ahead and get that on top once we're done cooking everything to serve it. The key to this pasta is that you want to cook on a low heat. So you don't want the garlic to burn. You just want everything to be nice and cooked through. The pine nuts and the raisins are going to get kind of toasted. The raisins are going to puff up a little bit. You can use any kind of short pasta, that's got the different shapes to it. That especially ones that have grooves in them, like spirals and such. That's where you're gonna get all of the deliciousness from the garlic and the raisin and pine nut mixture with the olive oil. You're gonna get all of that in those nooks and crannies, and it's gonna be so delicious. So I love this recipe that it only has like 5 ingredients, and 6 if you count the cheese, and 7, 8 if you count the salt and pepper. So so that's about it. And so let's get started. So of course, as always, the ingredients and process will be listed down below in the description. Add your olive oil and minced or grated garlic to the pan. Now just heat the garlic up some with the olive oil. Next, you're going to add the raisins, and lastly, add the pine nuts. Pine nuts are toasting up nicely, and to take it off the heat before they get too browned. Cook your pasta according to the instructions on the package. There we have it, a delicious pasta that is so good, just comes together so quickly. It's one of those things where it's just like, I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. What can I make? I'm hungry. I don't have anything in the house. I'm like, oh, I have garlic. Yes. I have some olive oil. Yes. I have some pasta. Yes. Oh, and some raisins and pine nuts. And there you go. There's dinner. It's so flavorful. It's amazing. You don't have any other spices or anything in there. It doesn't even need like salt and pepper, in my opinion, 'cause it's just so good. And I did shred some vegan parmesan cheese on top, and that's really delicious too. But even without it, it's so flavorful. It's the pine nuts, that are roasted pine nuts, that are just such a burst of flavor, and the raisins get kind of caramelized a little bit, and they're so sweet, like a nice sweet hint, but not overbearingly sweet. I think because they're cooked, they're not as sweet or whatever. Somehow it's but it's just perfect for this kind of a dish. So so let's try it. Really delicious. Let me know what you think about this recipe, or if there are other pasta recipes that you'd like to see, or other kinds of things you'd like to see here on the channel. I always love to hear from you in the comments below. And of course, subscribe if you'd like more easy vegan recipes and lifestyle tips, and I will hopefully see you next time. Bye. Thank you so much for watching.